Hello and welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. I'm Paul and I'm once again joined with Callum. Callum, thanks for coming back, mate. And we're here to talk about Everton's Monday night game against Watford, which is live on Sky, I believe.
Yeah.
It's sort of become a
Must-win game.
Yeah, because of the Marco Silva factor.
Yeah.
And obviously Richarlison. Watford don't have fucking hate us. Obviously one of my good mates, Danny, who runs Grand Old Team, when he was doing the Mishmash poster, the guy who designed it is a Watford fan. And like pressed him, get him for ages. And like there was a time where like people were going like, the artist said any suggestions that you'd like on the Mishmash poster, and there'd be like a few Watford fans tweeting like, don't forget to put a snake on there for Marco Silva. So
you put it on?
I don't know if he did actually, but yeah, Watford aren't really like our best friends anymore, are they? To be honest, I don't think Watford have liked us ever since that FA Cup final, really, when we twatted them. And we gave Callum the Blues. That's on the Mishmash poster, by the way.
Yeah, that's on there.
And anyone who's interested in getting the Mishmash poster as well, get yourself on Grand Old Team, mate. Our shameless plug there. It's boss, brilliant, mate. We're going to be having one soon as well. For I don't know where we'll put it though. We might have to swap it with the flag from it occasionally, because what I like about the poster is it's. I'll get Dave to put a picture of the poster up now, because it's one of them where you look at it and you spend like 10 minutes looking at it. You're like, oh look, there's Ferguson, and when Ipia flapped it, and it's boss. You can see that flag. Yeah. You can see that flag on the Mishmash poster as well.
Class. On
the top left.
I don't look at it properly. I've started to look at it. There's so much going on, isn't there? Like
boss.
So many different things.
Boss, any Blues, perfect Christmas present for the blue in your life is the Mishmash poster. And the next perfect present is one of these. Fanales.co.uk. Get on to Adam on Twitter and get yourself involved. It's available in all sorts of teams as well now. But if you're interested in getting any at the Falcon, it's £3.50 a bottle, and you can get it in a case. Remember we had that?
The case
is boss. That's a great bit.
It takes ages to put together, like, but yeah. Yeah,
it does take a while. It took us a while to get it together, but it's a great Christmas present, that. So get yourself involved, and that's my shameless plugs. Done for the day, actually. Yeah. So coming on to Watford, I think this is a big game for us, because I think we need 3 points, because considering the fact that our next game is Man City away. And
then Spurs.
Yeah, and then Spurs. So it's two tough games coming up, and this is going to be a tough game in itself.
Yeah.
Watford to me always they're just like a middle of the road team. You know what I mean? They're never really gonna get anywhere above the top 7. I don't think they're any danger of going down either.
No. They started off really well, haven't they?
They did have a good start.
In terms of the form table now, I think they've lost 4 out of the last 5. I think they even lost away to Newcastle, did they, as well? So
they were near the bottom of the form table as well, weren't they?
So I think Everton are like 11th and they're like 18th or something. So yeah, they're not doing too good at the moment. I think they've conceded 7 goals in the last 3 games or something. So, but they have played Liverpool. They have played Liverpool and they have played City. So it's going to be a difficult game. But you know what? I think with Watford and their manager and stuff, obviously, they'll come and they'll try and get a point, but I think they'll actually come to try and win the game, so I think they will. I think they'll set up a lot different than what Rafa did, and actually trying to attack us, and I think that will play into our hands more if we get the ball and we can counter-attack. I think the games this season that we struggled with is teams that just come and defend straight away in a deep block, that we can't break them down. They don't really come to drag any players out or commit any players forward, and I think Watford will try and play sort of an attacking game, commit more players forward, and that could open the door up then for like Richarlison, the counter-attack, Walcott if he starts, or Lookman, and might play into our hands a bit more. But again, Watford are going to be a lot better going forward than what Newcastle are.
Of course,
we'll have different problems to deal with, I think.
Troy Deeney always seems a handful as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. But they're mixing it up at the moment, aren't they, with different forwards and stuff? They haven't got like a settled...
No, they haven't.
Delafeu played, didn't he, up front against Liverpool?
Delafeu, he's just one of them, isn't he, where he just seems to get knackered, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Gets knackered. Like, I always liked Jerry as well. I always liked him, to be honest.
He went through that run, didn't he? Did he get something like 7 assists or something in 7 games, or something silly, all for Lukaku? Yeah. He threw a great run, didn't he, whatever, but then...
Sorry, I've got a really itchy eye for some reason.
Fell out of favour, didn't he? Then obviously left him, whatever, but I think he'll be one that you might see Delafeu playing wide left against Coleman now and stuff and trying to go 1v1 versus type thing.
Will Hughes is a player that I like.
Yeah.
He's sort of a deep line playmaker. And there's a lad that he's been getting linked to us, is it Takir?
Takir,
yeah, the one who's like, he's just like a box-to-box midfielder. And,
United were linked with him at the beginning of the season, but I think if you look at him, he's at fault for one of the goals, that's one of the Liverpool goals. Or I think it was the offside goal, he didn't track back, but I think then involved in the one as well. But he's a box-to-box player, more defensive now, but I think at some certain time he scored a couple of goals last season, like first couple of games, everyone was throwing him in the fancy footy team and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's probably one where he'll probably be on Gomez, I think, for that game and trying to stop him playing, I think.
I've seen extended highlights of Watford versus Liverpool as well, and I thought Watford had a good game.
Yeah.
The 3-0 scoreline sort of flattered Liverpool.
Yeah.
They had a good shout for a pen beforehand as well. But,
oh yeah, it was a massive penalty shot.
Yeah, fucking right, yeah. And obviously we mentioned it in the offside goal, it was Delafeu who scored it as well.
Yeah.
But they've got a few threats obviously, but when you're speaking about possibly Walcott starting, that's a question in itself. Now, who do you think's going to start? Do you think Michael Keane's going to come back in? I think he deserves to, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he was getting a bit of freshness, wasn't he? We said, didn't we? Was it something like 9 games between the Cardiff game up until the first game back in the new year, Leicester City, so something like 27 points available. So you look at, the last game, all the teams just like dropped players. Liverpool rested players for the Burnley game, but then brought them on. There's players already getting rested, so you're going to see that. So I think going to the Watford game now, he's going to look at it and go, okay, that didn't work against Newcastle. We need to win this game now. What team we're going to put out? And he might just go back to the same team again and put Richarlison back up top and put Bernard left. But I don't know, is that the answer? Potentially.
I quite, sorry, while my eyes just destroying the video, but I thought it was, as we mentioned before, and you mentioned, we missed something when Richarlison's not out on the left. And you seen that in the first half against Newcastle where it was good to see him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you picked up on this, but I watched the extended highlights of the game. And I should have mentioned this in the last video, but do you know when Tosin come off and Richarlison was told to play in the middle?
Yeah.
He didn't get a strap on, but it was a bit like, I think he's more comfortable playing out on the left.
Yeah.
But will Walcott come back in? Will Lookman start?
Yeah. I think it was a difficult game for Lookman to go into that Newcastle game because with them being such a deep block, he never really got the chance to run the players or find them little pockets. It was a really difficult game, I think, for him to really show his magic. So, I don't know, do you judge him that performance, say, oh, he's not good enough, he's going to get thrown back out again? I think for me, I'll start him again.
Yeah, because I've seen a few people online saying, is he better coming off the bench? I hope not. Yeah. I hope he's not one of them type of players, because he certainly wasn't that at the Red Bull side in Germany, RB Leipzig, isn't it? Red Bulls, I call them, like a fucking joke of a team. There's 2 teams that got the Red Bull logo, but they're sniffing around him as well,
Again,
because they obviously got a lot of faith in him and that, and they're after him in January, but I like Lookman. I think he's got a lot of potential as well, and
it'll be interesting more in January in terms of players, but I think with what happened last time and stuff, Silva was just firm. It was like he's not going anywhere, and it looks like Lookman's he's enjoying this football, even though he has been sub and he's been coming on. He seems to have that freshness back and that sort of happiness that he wants to play and stuff. So it'd be a mad one not to let him go and then let him go in January. I think for Everton long term, it's not about the money, it's that they want to keep him and he see him as a future Everton player, I think, under Silva. But
I agree.
Money talks, doesn't it? And with the whole thing of we need a striker, does that work better that we let Lookman go and then let a striker come in? I don't think so. I'd like to keep Lookman because of how many seasons for me, how many seasons has Walcott got left in him, so you're going to be stuck in the same position in a year's time.
Exactly. What's your prediction then for Monday night, Callum?
It's going to be goals. There'll be a few goals, always is, isn't it? It was last year 3-2.
3-2, yeah. And
he
cleverly missed the pen last night.
Cleverly missed the pen.
Is he injured or something, is he? Or?
I don't know, it's about straight out, hasn't he? I don't know. He had a few injuries, didn't he? But yeah, I think that was definitely a miss on purpose. He actually missed the target, didn't he, in that game? That was an unbelievable game to be at that, though.
I was away in Lanzarote that game.
Was he? Yeah.
Watching
the atmosphere was incredible.
We flew in that day and I watched it in a bar by the hotel.
Because wasn't it just like we were getting linked with Marco Silva, weren't we, like the weeks going up to that game?
That's right,
whatever. So, but yeah, they played really well. And Richarlison scored against us in that game as well.
He did, yeah, that's right, yeah.
But,
so what score do you reckon then, Callum?
I'd take 3 points. I'd take anything really. I think maybe 2-1. I think they may score.
I want to go 3-1 for Everton.
3-1, yeah.
Goals from Dennis Strapolazzi again. Dennis the Menace hat.
No, I think, you know what?
We've got a signed picture of Dennis Strapolazzi and Trente over there as well, by the way. I'll get that out for you next time, actually.
No, I think Mina will score in that game potentially. What's the whole thing with the corner situation, by the way?
We had loads against Newcastle. We had fucking loads of them. And,
we had 12 in the first half.
I tell you, if someone had a bet on, I've got a brother. My brother Mark always puts a bet on for more than 10 corners in a game. So if you put a bet on that game, you quid in.
Yeah.
One other thing that we haven't touched upon is the FA Cup third round. And Everton have been through at home to Lincoln, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a decent draw, that.
They knocked Burnley out last year, didn't they?
The fucking best not knock us out.
Knocked them out. They're the club who they've got major investments at the moment and they're flying in their league. So, you know, obviously the league that they're in and stuff, you think that, I think they're like something like 64 places below Everton or whatever. Should be an easy game, but it's one of them games you can't just start going, okay, you're not playing, and start playing. 6-7 players who haven't played together, and then you get a little bit of an upset then.
That was the biggest criticism that me and Dave had with the League Cup exit.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have just changed that, because the way I was looking at it at that point was like, if I'm the Everton manager, and maybe it needs to come down from the board, but I'd be looking at the League Cup and going, right, this should be one of our top priorities.
And even they rested players as well, didn't they? He still got beat. But I think it's, you know, you make all these changes and yet they can all play, and you know they're all professional footballers, but you know you're playing a one-off game and they've never played together before that shape or you know in them positions, so it's always going to be a risk. You haven't got that continuity of that consistency in playing the same team. So I think the FA Cup, I think you know Everton ought to go all out and just go, you know, kill the game 2 or 3.
We need a good cup run,
take players off, whatever, take your main players off, get through to the next round. And then look again, you know, if you get lucky, you know, you get home tie, you have a massive chance. If you can avoid the big team, you know, the last thing you want to do is to go out early doors and then look at the draws and thinking, you know what, we could just semi-final there. So you could be really unlucky and get someone terrible in the next round, you know, but you've got to go for it.
You've got to play the big time team sooner or later, haven't you? So, you know, come sit down. Sorry, someone's playing James downstairs. I think it's Paul doing a bit of guitar work downstairs, so I'm enjoying that. So we'll be back with you probably on Tuesday or Wednesday with a reaction to Watford, and hopefully my eyes sorted itself out there. I don't know what's happened, a bit of dust or something.
And the pre-match for the Man City game.
Yeah, we'll do a pre-match for that as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a good result for the Blues on Monday, and that's about it.
Thanks for having us on.
Up
the Toffees.
Welcome, up the Toffees. Colin Chong.